former waitress claims she was threatened with a 2-week suspension after Ellen DeGeneres complained about, of all things, her chipped fingernail polish.
I remember just being like, really?
Farrah says her boss got an email from the talk show queen.
They were like, we have to talk to you. She emailed the owner of the restaurant and complained about your chipped nail polish.
What?
And I was like, what?
This really didn't look good, but the real trouble for Ellen was just beginning. As the pandemic forced her show to film from home, Ellen seemed increasingly out of touch with reality. In one tone-deaf monologue, she compared quarantining in her $27 million mansion to being in jail, angering viewers who are struggling through lockdown in far less comfortable circumstances.
One thing that I've learned from being in quarantine is that people, this is like being in jail, is what it is. It's mostly because I've been wearing the same clothes for 10 days and everyone in here is gay. The jokes that I have.
To make matters worse, she came under fire for how she treated her staff during lockdown. Workers on the show were left in the dark about their pay and working conditions for weeks, only to be told their salaries would be cut by 60%, despite the show continuing production from Ellen's home. Meanwhile, other talk show hosts were handling the pandemic very differently. Jimmy Kimmel personally paid his crew's salaries during lockdown. Conan O'Brien also paid his staff's wages out of his own pocket. Even Ellen's daytime TV rival, Kelly Clarkson, covered all her staff's pay while they produced her show from home. But this was when even Ellen's biggest supporters had to take a step back and question if she really was who she said she was. I mean, how kind can you really be if you're willing to leave your team out to dry while you continue banking checks from home? In July 2020, BuzzFeed published an expose that pulled the curtain back on what was really going on at The Ellen Show. 11 former employees spoke about a toxic workplace environment built on fear and intimidation. They said they were fired after taking medical leave or bereavement days to attend family funerals, and were instructed by their direct managers not to speak to Ellen if they saw her around the office. A black employee described facing racist comments and microaggressions, saying that when she was hired, a senior-level producer told her and another black employee, "Oh wow, you both have box braids. I hope we don't get you confused." And at a work party, she said one of the main writers told her, "I'm sorry, I only know the names of the white people who work here." And other co-workers awkwardly laughed it off, instead of coming to her defense. When she started to speak up about the discrimination, she said all of her colleagues distanced themselves from her. All of the employees said they worked in a culture dominated by fear. One of them said, "A general feeling among staffers was if you have an issue, don't even think about bringing it up." The stories painted a picture of a workplace where kindness was preached but never practiced. And one employee outright said that be kind bullshit only happens when the cameras are on. It's all for show. After this report came out, the former DJ for the show spoke out saying he felt the toxicity of the work environment. Heather Muscat, a former producer for the show, also spoke out in an interview.